Welcome back. We are discussing what Vijay's chances could be in politics of Tamil Nadu, and if at all he will throw his weight behind the AIADMK, and will that be just too soon before we expected, and will the timing really make that significant change in the state politics, considering the DMK, like Mr. Krishnanand has been saying, over the last 3 days has been battered over the scam after scam, and of course their once very popular Dalit face, who now turns out to be their biggest embarrassment, A. Raja. Before we discuss with our panel, and before we give you a background as to what Vijay's plans were and what Vijay's plans could be, let's go to Peer Mohammed, who got that interview with Vijay's father. He joins us live. Peer, hi there. You of course have been covering the AIADMK for several years now. Badr Saeed, who I spoke to a short while ago, was of course sounding very excited about the fact that Vijay has plans to join the party, and of course that increases the morale of the party cadre, she says. So the AIADMK will obviously invite anyone and everyone, and somebody like Vijay joining their party, even if he agrees to campaign, will be great news for them. But what about the DMK, and what exactly are you hearing from your sources? You met with Khushbu as well. What are you hearing from your sources in terms of the AIADMK and the DMK?
Yes, star power is going to be very important in the upcoming assembly elections from both the sides. Khushbu is starting her campaign from February for the DMK. She is going to tour the entire state separately. There are also other old stars like Pakiraj and others who will be traveling separately, campaigning for the DMK across the state on their separate tour plans. Also, the AIADMK is looking to use Vijay and Ajit's massive fan following. Particularly the Madurai speeches, he has mentioned two actors. One is Ajit and one is Vijay. Though he has not named them openly, he has referred to both the actors, and also said that both were being intimidated by the DMK first family members. That is an indication that she would try to use the fan base of both Vijay and Ajit in the upcoming elections. So both are seeming to get closer to the AIADMK now. Right,
Shabir. Thanks very much for that. That was Peer Mohammed there, giving us an insight as to what it could mean for the different stars, of course, within their parties, and of course for politics by and large. Let's in fact pull up a graphics for you as to what exactly Vijay did last year. Vijay's fans, in fact, started a party called Narpani Mandram, which then became Makka Lirikam, which of course is called People's Movement today. Vijay unfurls a fan club flag on the 22nd of June in 2008, and of course very significantly met with Rahul Gandhi in Delhi in 2009, in fact to be precise, August of 2009, when he met with Rahul Gandhi. Everyone really thought that perhaps Vijay will use this chance to try and get his relations with the Congress just a bit better, maybe even persuade Rahul to get him to be the youth face of the party, but that did not happen. And perhaps not as Vijay had planned, and now of course just a few days ago, Vijay's father has met with Jayalalitha, the chief of the AIADMK, and sources within the AIADMK in fact confirmed to us that there was a secret meeting with Vijay as well, but they are waiting to make that official before Vijay actually makes that announcement, which will be very soon, on him throwing his weight behind the AIADMK, saying and in fact appealing to his fans that they should vote for the AIADMK if and when that happens, which will be very soon, Mr. Krishnanand. The immediate change that you see within the party cadre, of course, the AIADMK perhaps will see a boost to their morale. Will you see the DMK trying hard to now perhaps woo some other stars, or do you think they would think they're self-sufficient?
Well, I think wooing stars, there is always a limit. I mean, as things look like, you know, among the young stars that are there, I mean, you have Ajit and Vijay probably who are getting closer to the ADMK.
Yes.
But star power has its own limits.
Yes.
I think the assembly elections in 2011 is probably going to be a very different ball game, where actually stars coming here, there and all those things are only going to make a very marginal impact.
What about the alliances then?
Yeah, I think the alliances between the Congress and the DMK, it seems at the moment to be very firm. And I mean, there could be a whole lot of other dynamics coming up. Let's not forget, I think, I mean, even as things keep moving like this, in February 2011, that will be a couple of months before the next elections in Tamil Nadu, there will be a revival of the spectrum issue coming up again in the Supreme Court.
Yes.
And now the Supreme Court has actually talked about the ambit from 2001 to 2009, which could even mean that the Dayanidhi Maran could also come into the hit the radar. So, like, I think, there are so much of dynamics that the DMK certainly will be in a I mean, not in a comfortable position, not in an enviable position.
Absolutely, absolutely. Such a developing story this is indeed. Bama, very briefly from you, what are your sources telling you within the industry or perhaps the family of Vijay? Is this his just an immediate plan, and does Vijay plan to really make it big in politics, perhaps float his own party later on, or is he taking the opportunity now to just ensure that his film career is back in shape?
No, I think right now he's wanting to be sure that he's got both his feet on the ground, that is politics on one side and cinema on the other side, and he's going to ride both the horses for the time being.
All right, we'll have to see whether Kavalan, which is his next movie, will indeed actually get him a Kavalan in real life as well. And I'd like to end it on that very note. Thank you very much, Bama and Mr. Krishnanand, for joining us. As always, it's been a pleasure discussing this very interesting political development, a filmy Friday indeed, that Headlines Today had for you this evening. Up next is Ungal Sethi in Tamil. Keep watching Ndtv-Hindu.